I remember where I was going with the last segment and stuff. I want to build a table, okay? Making a table. That's where we were heading with all this crap. 1 foot segments or 2 foot segments. Drill it down to your table, okay? So you leave room, like on things like this. You could have this building on a peg, you know, and it just fits down on a peg, and underneath the peg is where you drill your holes, okay? So anyways, that way segmented, you know, when you guys get bored, you can take it up and, you know, change your, of course you can just lay them down too, but if you're building, this is for building a table. But I haven't quite, I've almost got the logistics figured out for a fold up table, carry 4 foot by 4 foot table that folds into kind of a cube, houses all your, you know, little terrain pieces within the cube and stuff. Almost got it figured out, but not quite. So if you're building a piece, make it segmented, then you can drill it down. Or if you're making one of those big tables, like you got lots of room or something like that, that's what I want to do, is I want to make a big hill. So I'm going to do a 2 foot section of a big hill with kind of a little bunker into it, or at least an entrance to a bunker. I might have it caved down. I might have the top half removable, okay? So I'm going to do it out of kind of a cardboardy type stuff, stood up, and then I'm going to cover it in a foam, okay, to give the hill, high hill effect, okay? Because otherwise you have to laminate a whole bunch of layers of stuff together to get a high hill and then carve into it, which is fine, but if you're going to do that, laminate a whole bunch of the white stuff, which is cheaper, and then a layer of pink or hard stuff on top where you need be, And if you're going down the side, you know, stack up some 1-inch type things around, and then you can carve down, you know, the angle of the pink stuff, That way you've got a hard coat on it outside of everything. Or from your top layer down, cover that little segment with plaster, or you know, that sculpt-a-mold stuff. That sculpt-a-mold stuff is really tough shit. You guys down in the States can get that really cheap, Oh yeah, this cardboardy stuff. This is cool stuff, Of course, this was thrown away. I don't know what the hell was this. Ridge Power Event. I don't know, whatever it is. But this is that Coroplast. It's corrugated plastic sheet. So it's like the cardboard, but it's, you know, it doesn't get waterlogged and stuff like that. I know a lot of the model railroaders, the garden railroader guys, they use this shit for roofs, and then they glue down their shingles using that, what's it called, PL1000. It's a really good quality outdoor glue, Anyways, they glue it down with that stuff on top of this Coroplast, because then it never screws up in the wet, So, you look around, you can find this big signs and stuff like of this shit for free, okay? It's kind of expensive otherwise, I don't know, probably about 20 bucks for a sheet, And then, other than that, cardboard's also free. What was this? A Snuggie Ride baby seat. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up a bunch of pieces in the shape of the hill, okay? Basically, I'm going to take, well, this is pretty close to 2 feet here. Yeah, this is pretty close to 2 feet. So, what I'm going to do on the 2 foot board, you see, yes, I'm going to cut out, you know, a bunch of cardboard in that kind of shape, okay? You know, of course I'm going to have a couple spots for like bunkers type thing, so that a guy can put some guys in there and stuff, So, and then on this piece here, you know, just glue a sheet of 1/2 inch down over top, to give this void, So anyways, on the cardboard itself, I will pre-cut some of these rooms in the cardboard. That doesn't matter, but I mean, I want them to be kind of straight. So what I'm going to do is I'll measure up from the bottom edge using something, and you know, make my little marks, and then use a straight edge and draw my floor so that it's nice and straight. and then have a couple bunkers on each side or something like that. Okay, maybe what a guy should do is actually do this in 2 pieces. Yeah, that'll actually be better. Okay, so on the top piece we can have our top bunkers cut out, and then on the bottom piece we can have this as a one big huge room, eh? That would look kind of cool too. Yeah, that would look really cool. Take a little bit of thought on cutting it out, okay? So anyways, the idea is once we figured out what we want to make here, we cut out a bunch of the cardboard pieces all the same, you know, and as you go down the hill going this way, oh, I gotta sneeze, man. As you go down the hill this way, you have them progressively lower and lower type thing, eh? So I mean, it's going to take a little bit of thought. Either that or you can put another, you know, one going off this way, eh? Like, you know, have a couple of them going this way and have it radiating out, you know. So once we've kind of cut those out and glued them down on top of our 2 foot by 2 foot, we'll have a big moundish type outline using these cardboard slats, okay? You know, maybe put a couple cross pieces in there just to hold them, okay? And then we're going to use some low expanding foam and tin foil. Spray it on the tin foil and cover this mound with the tin foil foamy shit, and it'll all harden like that, and it'll be a nice about that thick layer of foam over top of these cardboard. It'll hold it all nice and solid. It'll be kind of roughed up in a rocky type shape because of the tin foil, you know, and then we can cut out little pieces and glue stuff in, and so on this cityscape industrial park thingy that I'm doing, okay, as these buildings have been collapsed, there's been a partial attempt at reclamation before the big war started, okay? So, you know, a building like this that is collapsed and this office building that's collapsed, okay, there'd be rubble in between, right? So I'm going to make a 2 foot section mound of rubble, like, you know, it was, I don't know, the parking lot, and they've pushed all the rubble into the parking lot, okay? I always try to think of, you know, the story behind the scene, okay? So anyways, that's going to be our story, is, you know, this is an industrial park. There was a partial attempt at getting the old plant back up and running or something like that. Either that or the invading army has decided to make this their stronghold, and they're, you know, pushed all this stuff over, and then, you know, because it was a nice big mountain, now you got observation, the high point in the terrain, you know, they built some bunkers into it, okay? So we're going to do that one next, as soon as I get enough to go around the 2 foot, okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we need 12 different 1 foot ones and the 2 foot one to finish off kind of a table. That would give us 2 feet, 3 feet, 4 feet by 2 feet, yeah, 4 feet by 4 foot. Okay, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 done. So what did I say? I don't know. Anyways, gonna need some more.